out there, welcome to Business Studies. Today we are going to be looking at yet another interesting topic, but still in the circles of business. Now, as you may be aware, the other time we started looking at a new series, which is the business plan. So we continue, and today we are going to be looking at how to prepare a business plan. Okay, so if you're a business person out there who's been wondering on how you can prepare a business plan, then you are on the right channel. Okay, today I'm going to teach you how you can come up with your own business plan without spending money. Okay, personally, I have received people who have paid lots and lots of money just to get their business plan prepared by me. So today I'm simply saying, after watching this video, you will never pay someone to draw up a business plan for you, because I'm going to teach you exactly how you're supposed to draw up your own business plan. And if you want to know more on how to prepare a business plan, please don't move an inch. Stay glued to that screen, because I'm coming right back to give you more. Welcome back to Business Studies with Simatele. This is a channel that allows you to learn on different business tips, and if you're a business student out there, this is a channel that will give you an opportunity to learn on different business principles and concepts, and basically all the information that you need for you to get that distinction in that exam. It's simple. All you need to do is subscribe, watch, and learn. Okay, now today we are going to be looking at yet another interesting topic. Like I said previously, today we are going to be looking at the preparation of a business plan, how you get to draw up a business plan. Now, like I said, after this video, you will never pay anyone to draw a business plan for you. Okay, you will be able to draw up your own business plan, because I'm going to give you all the information that you need in order for you to come up with a good business plan. Okay, now before we actually look at what is contained in the business plan and all the sections that you are supposed to put in your business plan, allow me to quickly just explain to you what a business plan is. I know in our previous video we defined what a business plan is, but just a quick recap on what we did. Okay, so a business plan, we are saying, is basically a written down document which acts as a guide for entrepreneurs, okay, on how they are supposed to run their business. Okay, so it is simply a document which is prepared to help entrepreneurs by showing them how to start their businesses and how to operate their businesses at any given point in time. Okay, so that is basically what a business plan is, and we are saying this business plan is something which is very helpful, and we'll get to look at the importances of a business plan in our next coming videos. Okay, so I'll definitely do a video for you people so that I explain to you why a business plan is important. Okay, now today we want to look at how you can prepare a business plan. What is it that is supposed to be in your business plan? So I'm going to share this information with you, and I'm urging you, please, if you are a business person there or you're a business student out there, you need this information. So stay glued, don't move an inch, and we'll get to learn together. Okay, now first things first, every business plan must have a cover page. Okay, so we are saying every business plan is supposed to have a cover page. Now, a cover page is very important, because this is where you're going to find the name of your business, okay, and all the other contact details, such as the phone number and also email addresses if you have any, or you can also put your fax numbers there. Basically all the contact details, the address will be contained on the cover page. So a cover page is something that is very important when it comes to a business plan, because it will contain the name of the business, the address where it is located, and all the other contact details. Okay, so a business plan must have a cover page. That is the first thing that you need to have, and make sure that you make your cover page attractive, okay, by designing it in such a way that it becomes appealing to the people that are going to be viewing that business plan as time goes on. Okay, so make sure that your business plan has a cover page, and it has the name of the business and the contact details there, okay, such as the phone number, email address, and the post box number. Okay, so those are some of the things that you must always make sure that you include in your cover page, okay, or on your cover page. Okay, now that we have talked about the cover page, let's move on and go inside the business plan so that we get to understand the different sections that you find in a business plan. Okay, now we are saying every business plan must have what is known as an executive summary. Okay, so the executive summary happens to be the first section of every business plan, okay, though it is actually the last section to be prepared. Okay, now When we talk of the executive summary, this is a section that will summarize everything that is going to be contained in a business plan. Okay, so the executive summary gives a brief overview of whatever the business is about, and all the other things or sections that are going to be contained in the business in that business plan will be explained in brief form in what is known as the executive summary. Okay, this is very important because it allows people to have a glimpse, okay, of what the business is about within a short period of time. Okay, so somebody who wants to know what the business is about and everything that the business will be doing can simply go to the executive summary, which is actually prepared by the chief executive officer of the organization or the business, and that is the part that is going to summarize all the other sections that will be in the business plan. Okay, so what we are saying is that this is the first section in every business plan, but it is the last one to be prepared when it comes to the preparation of a business plan. Why is it the last one? It is the last one because it has to come last so that it can summarize all the other sections in the business plan. So you can only draw up an executive summary after you have prepared all the other sections that the business plan is supposed to contain. Now, this executive summary will just come in to summarize everything. Okay, so it's like a summary of a business plan. So it will just give a quick overview of whatever it is that the business will be about and all the other sections that the business plan contains. Okay, now with that being said, I think now let's move on and look at the third part or section of a business plan. Now, every business plan must have what is known as the business idea or the business description. Okay, now when we talk of the business idea or the business description, we are simply saying this is a section within the business plan that is going to explain, okay, briefly in general what the business is about. Okay, so how the business was started, or where the idea came from, and what it is that the business is going to be doing. Okay, so the business idea or the business description section is going to give a general overview of what the business is going to be about. Okay, so this is actually something that is going just to talk about the business in general, okay, what the business is about, when it was started, why it was started, and where the idea of the business came from. Okay, so this is also another important section that every business plan must contain. So whenever you are drawing up your business plan, make sure that you have the business description or the business idea section so that you can actually explain briefly where the idea came from, what the business is about, when it was started, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that is another important section in every business plan. Every business plan must have that section. Okay, now we move on and look at another section of the business plan, and we are saying every business plan must have what is known as the production plan. Okay, now the production plan is very important in every business plan because this is actually something that is going to clearly explain, okay, how products are going to be made in the business, okay, how you are going to come up with your products, what method of production you are going to be using, and also the process of production to be taken by the business. Okay, so the production plan explains the production process of whatever it is that the business is going to be producing, be it goods or services. Okay, so this is a section where you get to explain how you are going to actually produce your goods or services. Okay, now once we are done with our production, okay, so once we are done with our production section and we have explained everything, the products, okay, that we are going to be putting out on the market, and the process of production, explained everything there, then we can now move on and prepare the next section of a business plan, which is known as the marketing plan. Okay, now the marketing plan is also another important section of a business plan, and this is something that is going to clearly state the general marketing strategies of a business. Okay, so the marketing plan, we are saying, is very important because you are in business so that you can sell, isn't it? Now this is where now people are going to strategize on how they are going to market whatever it is that the business is going to produce through the production department, okay, as stipulated in the production plan. Okay, so at the end of it, or whatever it is that is going to be produced, the business will have to sell that to end users or to consumers out there. Okay, now the marketing plan is a section which is going to actually, like I mentioned earlier on, which is going to stipulate how those products are going to be sold out there to people out there, especially those that want to have that product or that service. Okay, so the marketing plan will contain, like I said, strategies on how goods are going to be sold. Okay, this will include things like promotions. Okay, how they are going to conduct their adverts. Okay, in order to sell their business to potential clients out there or customers. Okay, so all those things such as promotions, okay, adverts, and all those other aspects that will involve the issues of selling the business and the product to end users will be contained in the marketing plan section. Okay, now those are some of the few sections that every business plan must have, and we are saying the marketing plan section is very important because without these strategies being put in place in the marketing plan section, then it will be very difficult for the business to sell its services or its goods to customers out there. Okay, now if you're finding this information to be very helpful, please don't forget to subscribe down there and also hit the like button, and you can also click on the notifications icon there so that each time I get to upload a new video, your device can actually notify you to say, okay, Business Studies with Simatele has uploaded a new video, so that you're not left behind. Okay, so be sure to smash the like button, hit the subscription button down there, and also click on the notifications icon there so that you get to be notified whenever I upload. Okay, now let's move on and look at the other sections of a business plan, and we are saying every business plan must have what is known as the organizational plan or staffing section. Okay, now this is another important section in every business plan because this is where now you are going to clearly state, okay, the departments that the organization is going to be divided into, okay, and the number of workers that you need in your organization in order to get things done. Okay, so this is going to actually state clearly the number of employees, the number of workers. Like we say, this is the staffing section. So if you need people to work with you in that organization, you need to state clearly how many people you are going to need, okay, how many departments you are going to have in your organization, so that everything is written down clearly so that it becomes easy for you to follow through when it comes to issues of human resource. Okay, so the organizational or staffing plan or section rather is very important in every business plan because this will explain everything that you are going to need in terms of human resource. You can't run an organization without people. Okay, so people are always going to be needed in your business, so you need to state clearly in your business plan how many people you're going to need and how many departments you're going to have in your business so that it becomes easy for you to actually do things the way they are supposed to be done. Because when you have people to work with, okay, you can actually delegate, and that becomes easy for you to get things done. Okay, now with that being said, I think now we can move on and look at the other section of the business plan, and we are saying every business plan must have what is known as the action plan or the operational plan section. Okay, now when we talk of the action plan or operational section, this is actually a section within the business plan which is going to lay down the sequence in which activities are going to be conducted in that organization or in that business. Okay, so the action plan or the operational plan will state clearly how things are going to be done in the organization, the activities that you are going to be having in your organization. The sequence will be laid down in the action plan so that it is clear to whoever is going to be working with you in that organization on what is needed to be done at whatever time during business hours. Okay, so this is something that is of great necessity when it comes to a business plan. So make sure that your business plan has a section known as the operational or the action plan to actually state down clearly all the steps that people will have to undertake when they are working on certain activities in the organization. Okay, so that is another section of the business plan. Now, having talked about the operational or the action plan, I think now we can move on to the last section of the business plan, and we are saying every business plan must have what is known as the financial section or the financial plan. Now, this is the section that is going to look at money-related issues of the business. Okay, so in the financial section or the financial plan, this is where you are going to state clearly the amount of capital that you are going to need for your business in order to start. Okay, it will also explain the sources of your capital, where you got your capital from or where you intend to get your capital from. Now, this financial section is very important because it will also show, okay, how you are going to use the resources that you are going to be working with in your organization. Okay, so the planned use of resources will be stated clearly in the financial section or in the financial plan, and this is actually very important when it comes to the business plan, because it will also give projections of profits or losses that the business anticipates to make once it starts running. Okay, so it will also have what is known as the profit and loss account. Those are just projections. So the financial section will have the profit and loss account attached to it, just to give projections of what the business expects in terms of performance. Then it will also have what is known as cash flow statements. The business plan will also contain the balance sheet to show exactly the statement of affairs in the business in terms of financial position, and much more. Okay, so those are some of the things that every business plan is supposed to have. So we are saying every business plan must have a cover page, every business plan must have the executive summary, it must have the production section, okay, the marketing section, the operational section, and then it also must have what is known as the organizational or staffing section. It must show other sections such as the financial section. Okay, now these are important sections to include in your business plan, and once you have all these sections included in your business plan, it will become easy for you to actually follow through when you are running your business, because you know what you are supposed to do at whatever stage that you find yourself in as a business. Okay, so a business plan is very helpful, and again, if you found this information to be very helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, don't forget to smash the notification icon there, so at each time I upload a new video, you get to be notified. Okay, and now on that point, I think now we can safely come to the end of our business. I hope you found this information to be very helpful. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe out there. I love you. Bye bye.